please subscribe to this channel to get these videos as they are regularly uploaded. I have a back catalog of good Christian videos that you might find interesting. Also, don't forget to share these videos on Facebook, Twitter, whatever social media feed that you use. But a thought that came to my mind, I don't know if you guys ever heard of this mentality or this phrase called being woke, or the woke mindset. And what it means basically is that you woke up. Everyone else is asleep. Particularly what they're referring to is people that believe in religion, or specifically Christianity. A lot of people think that, especially when it comes to this black consciousness mindset, that Christianity is a tool that was used by the white man to enslave minorities or those of color, specifically those who are of African descent. But I'm here to tell you something it's very interesting when you actually think about the woke mindset, woke, being awake. It's almost like that movie, I don't know if you guys ever seen it, The Matrix, where everybody was actually in a machine being incubated and only certain people were woke. I really don't suggest going and watching The Matrix. I was just using it as an example. That movie has a lot of pagan and Eastern philosophy in it, and it tries to throw a little Bible verses and gives here and there to fool the mass consensus. The woke mentality says that I'm awake, you're asleep, I can see, you're blind. The thing about the woke mentality is it actually encompasses not only the black consciousness mindset, where you have people that are of African American descent specifically, and they can be across the globe as well. It can be of African descent. They think that the blacks are gods, that they are the rulers. The black man is God, and everything that was created and made was to enslave the mind of the black man, to make him forget who he really was and who he really is and where he comes from. And that's why they love to talk about these Egyptian things. You always see them showing these Egyptian signs and symbols, and they're trying to get back to Egypt. Personally, I don't want to go back to Egypt, because if they actually did history, they would realize that they were worshiping scarab beetles and beetles that rolled elephant dung. Who really wants to worship a bug that rolls doo-doo? Like, seriously. But with that, the woke mindset does not just stop with the black consciousness movement. The woke mindset also encapsulates atheists. You want to know how? Well, you got to think about it. Atheists believe that they can see. Christians are blind, they're ignorant, they're foolish, they're taking the easy way out. Atheism, as well as the black conscious mindset, as well as the New Age movement, that's all the same thing. It's all the woke mindset. They can see and you can't. You're stupid, you're ignorant. They say that Christians have it wrong because there's so many different Christian denominations. You can't even agree with one another. That proves that you're wrong. That proves that Christianity is false. Actually, it's to the contrary. The simple fact that there are so many different Christian denominations actually proves that Satan is more threatened by Christianity. You don't see thousands of different branches of Hinduism, Buddhism, Taoism, paganism, heathenism. They're all encapsulated by one or maybe two different branches of the same thing, because the devil isn't threatened by those things. The simple fact that there are so many different branches of Christianity, it proves that the devil is more threatened by Christianity, so he has to do everything that he possibly can to make it seem false. First and foremost, if Christianity was so false as people with the woke mindset say, or the atheist mindset, which is still a woke mindset, why do people pay it so much attention? You have to think about it in Scripture. Every time that Christ went somewhere, his opposers were there. Why? If he was so false, why were you there to detract from what he was saying? Because you have to understand something. If what someone places their ultimate faith in is false, eventually the bottom's going to fall out. It's going to fall through. There's nothing that they can do to stand on it. If you build the base or your foundation off of something that's false, it's going to fall through sooner or later. And there's nothing that you can do about it. So with that, to the people that have this woke mindset, to atheists, to the black conscious mindset, to the new age, anyone that's trying to oppose Christianity, scientists, whatever, if Christianity is so wrong, it'll fall through. It doesn't need you there to constantly try to chase after it and analyze it and break it down and make all these negative, condescending comments towards the people who are just trying to live the best that they can according to Scripture. I understand that there are people that fall short. We all do. No one's perfect. But to simply sit there and try to seek those individuals out as a means to say that all Christianity should be based or looked at on the same stem that they are would be like me saying that all atheists, all black conscious mindsets, all New Agers, paganists, anyone should be looked at by the failings or shortcomings of a small few, because that's the same exact thing that you're doing. It's ironic though, if Christianity is so false, why is it that everyone knows that Santa Claus does not live in the North Pole? He does not fly with magical reindeer. There is not an Easter bunny that runs around, hops around with colorful eggs with candy popping out of them. No one ever argues about these things, right? Because they know that they're false, and it's a waste of breath. If Christianity is so false to the woke mindset, why do you waste your breath? Who does it actually make look more ignorant? The ones who believe it, or the ones who constantly say it's not true, but you seek debates on it? This is your host, Following Christ, and no matter whether you like this or not, you gotta remember, the truth always stays true. God bless. It's time.